What is going on, all of you speedy hedgehogs out there in the world? I'm Mega Am, so thank you for watching this reaction video. Whether you are a new or returning viewer, appreciate you stopping by. And I know, sorry, I didn't dig the Sonic hat out of the closet. It's buried in there. I cleaned it recently, so gotta have a Sonic video every once in a while that doesn't have the Sonic hat, right? Today, the Sonic social media team dropped the official second trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the movie coming out on December 20th of this year. So, literally under a month at this rate, which is crazy to me. We're really ramping up into the cycle of that now that Sonic Rush Shadow Generations has also been released. And yeah, the first official trailer was really cool. We got to see some of Shadow. We pretty much hearing the voice got confirmed that Keanu Reeves is voicing Shadow, which is really cool to see. They had some more of the casting officially confirmed recently, including some of the new people joining the cast. And yeah, we got this trailer here. I have been spoiled on one thing because everybody had it on their thumbnails, and I'm very curious to see how they handle it. It was not something, well, depending on what they do, I'm curious to see how they handle it. All right, let's just jump into it with 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go.
The trio, the Sonic Squad.
What is this den of
Chow Garden. Is it like a restaurant? That's funny. That's pretty good. Oh,
Koichi, what?
I love. Okay, good, fun way to reference the Chow. They have a little like chain restaurant. All right, gun soldiers. Gerald. Was that?
We will have our revenge.
Where does that scene take place? I want to know. Okay, so they're teaming up.
There's two.
Right, they're teaming up against the three of them. Very true.
Nice magic.
What is that?
Real
And he's
scary.
working with Eggman, right? Figures. Oh, it creates a black hole. Nice ring. Okay. See, CGI. It's looking like they're adding more and more budget to these movies.
Tom,
Oh, what up?
Daddy, we need your help on a super. Knuckles, do you want-
Once again, it seems like Tom and Maddie are gonna be like relegated to the side stuff, which is fine with me. That's how the Sonic movie should be, right? They could be there in the background, but so she's joining Gun. They're all joining Gun, or they're infiltrating Gun.
All right, boys,
Tails' jetpack
keep up.
Come on, Granddaddy-O.
out of the manhole. What? They're in. Oh, they're in London. What is that?
Shadow's powered.
What is going on?
Humanity.
Okay, so they're using Shadow's power,
Left to rule.
kind of like Sonic's power previously.
Dark.
Is that? They shoot the moon.
On Google Maps.
That I imagine that's the Eclipse Cannon. Oh, the flashbacks that looked like the Eclipse Cannon to me.
The right choice when matters the most.
The motorcycle, the gun. Okay, the gun is what I got spoiled for me.
Where's your highlights?
The more you talk,
I knew they were gonna tease something with the gun. I don't think it's gonna be very integral to his moves, but that's the Eclipse Cannon.
awaits.
They literally shot the moon.
You were right about
Lava?
this ends now.
I'm honestly surprised they're doing the Eclipse Cannon. You know, they're really pulling that from SA2. Huh? Look at that Christmas gear. What is that, Joe? What the heck? What is it, a Christmas special coming out? I guess it does come out right before Christmas, so it makes sense they'd put something in there. Wow. All right. That was a pretty solid trailer. Yes, like I said, the one thing that I had spoiled beforehand was Shadow holding the gun. That was on everybody's thumbnails. Let's just quickly go through here and see, without audio, kind of what's going on here. So, like, the Chow Garden restaurant is kind of cool. It's a fun way to introduce, like, the Chow into the Sonic universe while not having them actually be real necessarily. They're almost like, yeah, like little, like, mascot characters for like a chain of restaurants, I imagine, which is fun, which is honestly kind of funny to have in there. Okay, so that's got to be the Eclipse Cannon. I'm honestly shocked they're putting the Eclipse Cannon in here. I mean, it makes sense because they're pulling from SA2, but like it's still very strange to me. I don't know. Like, I guess I wasn't expecting them to pull that, especially because like this is a kids movie still at the end of the day. But I mean, this is easily going to be the darkest one based on what we're seeing. Shadow's literally wielding a gun. Like, this is easily going to be the darkest of the trilogy. Which honestly, I mean, it makes sense when you have these characters in here like Gerald and Shadow. I'm still curious where this shot takes place. Oh, this must be him escaping from. Are they going to call it Prison Island? This must be near the beginning. Okay, that must be what that shot is. I just noticed the prison in the background. It's interesting to me that we're having both Gerald and Eggman like working together at the same time. Like because we've never had that in the Sonic games, right? It's always like oh, like my grandfather in the past, and like these are his memories, these are his journal entries, like stuff like that. But he's right because he was gunned down by a firing squad, whereas in this universe he's not. I guess I took that part of his backstory out of it. So it's interesting to see them work together, which is honestly cool. It does make me wonder, like, what's gonna happen because if Jim Carrey really is done after this movie with portraying Eggman, obviously he's gonna be done portraying Gerald. Like, are they gonna have to kill them both off? Like, I don't know. These black hole bomb things are interesting. I'm curious where Shadow got that. Maybe that's just like some gun. Now it seems a little too advanced for gun. I don't know. Maybe it's just like Eggman tech that they had, like their version of the rings almost, right? Like that kind of sending them to the black hole. This scene almost confirms to me that Tom and Maddie and all the human characters are going to have a similar role to what they had in Sonic 2, where they're not in the forefront all the time. They're still there in certain scenes. There's probably going to be some kind of side plot, hopefully better than the wedding in Sonic Movie 2. But to me, it still seems like the focus is going to be on the Sonic cast, which it should be, right? I think there was too much focus on them in the first movie. I get it was there to establish them as characters, but now we know who they are, and they're just kind of in the background to justify certain scenes and stuff. I mean, he was always a gun agent. I'm kind of surprised he's coming back, but it's interesting to see them all like infiltrate Gun. I imagine she's not working for Gun. She could be considering they're married, but like, who's to say? This has got to be this universe's version of the Ark. That's my thinking there. I assume this is the Ark, and obviously what we saw before was the Eclipse Cannon. Um, Interesting to see they're going to be harnessing Shadow's power in some way. I guess that makes sense. The moon, they really did the moon shot. They really did. Although they're getting kind of close to Earth there. Maybe they shot through the moon onto Earth. I don't know, but like that is honestly that's so cool. I did not think they were going to go that deep. I'm ready for these flashbacks with Maria and Shadow, man. These are going to be heart wrenching. These are going to be absolutely gutted. Of course, we see him with the gun. That's the shot everybody's using on the thumbnail. I don't it's like I guess it is a laser gun, isn't it? It's a laser gun. I don't know if he's really going to have that much in the movie. I almost wonder if this is a visual gag, obviously for the fans who have played Shadow the Hedgehog. I think that's mainly what they're going for here. I don't know if it's going to be fully integrated into like he might steal a gun agent's weapon for like a scene, right? He has the motorcycle though, which we do see, which is freaking awesome. That's really cool. So they're really hyping up Shadow to be a really cool character in this universe, and it's cool to hear Keanu Reeves voice him in a pretty good way. The magma's interesting. I imagine that's because the Eclipse Cannon is like literally like there might be like going into the Earth's core, which would be weird. They're literally destroying the planet. Like that's kind of crazy. I mean, I imagine it's going to be the whole main conflict of the movie, and then ending on this Christmas scene is kind of funny. I mean, it comes out like a few days before Christmas, at least in the U.S., so I guess that makes sense. So I imagine this is Gerald and that was Eggman. Jim Carrey's having so much fun. But yeah, that's going to do it for this trailer reaction. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What you thought of this trailer? I thought this was really good. I think I like this more than the first one, honestly. We get to see some more little itty bits of the lore and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to when the movie comes out in less than a month as of now. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all again so much for watching. I will catch you all on the next video or live stream. And until then, keep getting speedy.